learn to play guitar or sing or get on stage and have fun. Great. Because somebody passed the torch to me, I pass it on to someone else. I mean, if it wasn't for Black Sabbath, there wouldn't be Ozzy, but if it wasn't for Ozzy, there wouldn't be a Black Sabbath.
But for all the power and confidence Osborne was projecting on the stage and through his music, behind the scenes was a very different man.
It could be a beautiful sunny day, and Sharon says to me, you will not be happy till you find that black cloud. That's the way I am.
Ozzy Osbourne was an insecure addict with violent, self-destructive tendencies. And he would have to face all those demons head-on when international fame came calling.
Son, are you sure you're just only taking the occasional beer?
That's when the story of Ozzy Osbourne continues. John Michael Osborne arrived December 3rd, 1948. He lived on the poverty line in Aston, a neighborhood in the industrial city of Birmingham, England.
Where we came from was a pretty rough area. It was me and 5 kids living in a 2-bedroom house. My father worked nights, my mother worked days. There was no money. We never had a car. We very rarely went on holidays. We were always in debt. We never had enough to eat. I could never keep a job. I hated working in factories. When I left school, I wanted to be a plumber.
John struggled with learning disabilities, later diagnosed as dyslexia, had a juvenile conviction for burglary, and admitted to being bullied and sexually abused by other kids. To try and just get through it, he acted the part of the crazy class clown. Ozzy was a nickname given to him at school.
If you've been treated badly, if you've had a hard time, if you have feelings of like just total nihilism and negativity, you can either live in that space or you can turn it into something positive, okay? And that's what's cool. Ozzy turned it into something positive. He entertained people.
Ozzy couldn't identify with what was happening in music until that fab group out of Liverpool came along.
Here are the Beatles!
I had like a spiritual awakening when I got into the Beatles. To be around when the Beatles were happening, there was like this kind of magic in the air. It was weird. I fantasized on like one of the Beatles marrying one of my sisters and all these kind of weird stuff, you know. I looked from being in a band in the beginning as the only way of getting out of the drudgery of my town, Birmingham, and travelling around the country, because I've never been out of Birmingham much in my life.
In 1968, Ozzy got a band together with 3 teenage mates, Bill Ward, Terrence Geezer Butler, and Tony Iommi.
The whole concept when we started was really believers, and we've done it because it was like friends. It's like 4 friends got together and you start making music that you enjoy.
We were just 4 innocent guys.
Innocent guys into really dark music.
We wanted to get an angle, you know, and I think it was tough. We used to rehearse across the road from this movie theatre. There was a horror film playing at this, and he said, isn't it strange that people pay money to get scared? Why don't we start writing scary music?
Witches gather at Black Mountain, bodies burning in red ashes.
Influenced by the blues rock of the late 60s acts Cream, The Who,
I can see for miles.
Blue Cheer, and Jimi Hendrix,
Are you experienced?
Sabbath took that sound in a completely new direction and invented a completely new style of rock.
The first song we ever wrote and did on stage was a song called Black Sabbath. Before that we just used to do 12-bar blues stuff, and then we thought, well, we're going to play the new stuff just to see what happens. And like the whole place just kind of stopped and stared and didn't know what the hell to make of it.
We started to write folks doing music, you heavy metal. It's like heavy. It's very heavy and very doomy, you know. And it just evolved from that.
Signed to a small record label and with very little money to spend, Black Sabbath cut their first record in just a couple days.
I took the album on my father made a record and he goes, put it on there and put it on the record player. And then when they're all gathered around the record player, they expect to see like, come, come and rejoice with me, like a pop song, you know. And out comes the light, the thunder and rain and bells and the satanic music. And he stops. He turns to me and he goes, son, are you sure you're only just taking the occasional beer? How did you respond? I just pissed myself laughing. I was stoned.